Hello and welcome to another scrap mechanic video. In this one I'm going to be showing my new favorite truck that I built. It is somewhat based off a Toyota Tacoma because that is, well, my favorite truck. And as usual, it has my realistic suspension, because proper trucks should have proper suspension. So it has independent in the front and then a 3-link in the back. It's the same as my usual 3-link, but it's off to the side a little bit. And then, yeah, it's pretty busy. Then there's under the hood. The engine's pushed back a block farther than normal. And then I used Grego mod for the extra long slants in the letters and the rims, but all the doors open separately. So one thing I can't stand is people make vehicles and they set each button to the driver's seat, and that makes no sense. The driver's seat should have its door and then the main vehicle controls, and then each seat should have separate door controls. It just makes more sense. But I'll go and close these. There's the top link. And it has lights, as you can see. The turn signals, I used the bus that's on the workshop for inspiration. This one, I took the turn signals off that, so thank you to whoever made that. Patson. Anyway, so the truck, you get in, and it's just my usual inside. You've got the steering and whatnot. It doesn't change ride height, because I've kind of gotten away from that. But you've got taillights that turn off when you drive, and then turn back on, and then reverse. And then you've got your headlights, which turn on your taillights, and then the turn signals. And these lights actually still flash when you've got your turn signals on, if I can remember the buttons. So, yeah, the lights is still flash. That took a little bit to get working, but I'm glad I finally got it, because it just makes it even cooler. And as usual, it has a fair bit of flags. And there's the taillights. But all my vehicles are always really flexy for some reason. So there's that. Let's see a fart coming. And the front's not unloading. Stiff the front. Let's see if that does anything. A little bit. It's a double spring for the main suspension. And then here, as you can see, it, where's the back? It doesn't always touch. And that's because when it's just sitting there, the main suspension is half compressed, so that you have one block of down and 1 block of up travel. And then when it travels up, these springs just help the other ones with the weight and whatnot. As for the tail lights, I used this old trick. I'm gonna put this on a stand real quick. But I used a kind of like an old steering trick for like thrusters or whatnot. You'll see what I mean in a second. It's not the suspension glitch that people use now. But there we go. And that's not even. I have a major symmetry OCD, so as you can tell, like all my vehicles have a center, and then on either side they're completely symmetrical, other than stuff like this. But here you can see with those 1 block springs on the front and back. But as I was saying with the taillights, it's just a sensor linked with the logic gates, and this one is blocked in default, and then this one is for the turn signals. I mean, backup lights. So I go in and use throttle, it unblocks those, and you stop, and it goes back. And then in reverse, it'll turn, and it's off. And then as for the turn signals, I'll show you how the bus was set up. And so I'll go over here and show it. Put it on a just on the ground. So what you do is you take a switch, a logic gate, and a timer, wherever it went. And I find it easiest to set it up in this orientation. So what you do is you place the timer, and then the gates in a way the gates in a way that you can see what they are, and then your button just goes wherever, and you can ignore the button for now. Now the gates connect in order, and these 3 connect in order, and then the first one connects to the top one, and the top one connects to the second one. The third one connects to timer. The timer connects to the top one. And then your button connects to the first one. And then you can just use this for your intervals. So 1 second. Yeah, these are add and these are XOR. There we go. And then I have my lights connected to them. And for like the turn signals, no, not the turn signals, yeah. I have it so that if the lights are on, it's like that. And then if you connect it to this, it won't work. So what I did is I think I connected it to OR or XOR. I think OR will do on with both. Yeah, it's on with both. So I did XOR, I think. So it'll turn on with this, but it will also, yeah, and it'll also turn on with that. So then you've got your running lights for at night and turn signals. And with I did that with the center light up there. Because if you notice, if I turn off these, and I'll turn on the running lights, the center one doesn't come on. It stays on the and I did this, but connected it with the brakes instead of the turn signals. But yeah, that's basically it. If anyone would like a tutorial on how to do any of my suspension designs, I'm working on a new 3-link. But if anyone wants a tutorial, I'll make one on any of the designs. Just tell me which vehicle you want, and that's it.